Hey guys, got my first flat tire on my 2018 Honda Clarity. Kind of bummed, but this is part of the road tripping. Welcome to Roadtripping with Claire. This is episode number 5, and this is now the 4th month of ownership, and I have 8,100 miles on my Honda Clarity. It's been pretty awesome. I've been getting about 74 miles to the gallon with the 8,100 miles. A lot of it is just commuting from work and back using electric, but at the same time on my road trips on the weekends I'm basically using gas. So I found out that I actually have a slow leak in my rear tires, with one of my rear tires. I'm glad that I actually bought a new spare compact tire about 2 weeks ago, and it finally came in. It came off of an Infinity 2008 EX35 SUV, which is pretty cool. They share the same bolt pattern and they fit perfectly fine. It is a little bigger and it's one of the most beautiful spare tires I've ever seen. It's a little taller at 27 inches in total diameter, but it's about 60% of the size of a full size spare that I had before. The full size spare is actually really good. The back isn't painted though. It fits perfectly in the Honda Clarity. I worried about the clearance for the brake, so it cleared it fine. My full-size spare had no problems either. It came straight from my 2008 2008 Nissan Altima Coupe. This one is better because I put the rubber mat so it won't slip, and then I put 500-pound straps to strap it down. I put my spare a bottle of motor oil in case it runs low in oil. I put my toilet paper. These are all essentials for travel and road tripping. So, and a small bag of tools with pliers and stuff, and screwdrivers, and wrenches, as well as a plug tool for if I get a small, if I ever have a nail that's stuck in, which I didn't use, but I use a spare. I have my N95 face mask, and also my Honda tools that I have, as well as my locking key for my my wheel locks, and an extension pole for my wrench, my lug wrench. So all that fits there, including a small bottle of water. In the past, I actually was able to fit a lot more water in the back as a big organizer with that full-size spare, but I don't miss the 60-pound weight of the tire, as well as the thing. I did fill up to I filled up the spare tire as well, made sure it worked, make sure it wasn't leaking. But comparing the full-size spare to the compact, it's lighter and it's also a little taller, so not bad. There's the dimensions of the tire if you're interested. And taking off, looking at the size of the full-size tire, it's really huge. I put my Honda car mats on top of it, and also the back of the other mats, so it keeps my entire trunk clean. It does look kind of funny that it has a tire there, but the new tire is actually a lot more space. I can actually put my folding bike in there. Before, I didn't have enough space to put my folding bike, which is the reason why I ordered a compact spare. So it also weighs about 30-ish pounds. I did get put on actual weight, but it did feel a lot lighter than the 57-pound spare tire that I had before. It is taller, so I was worrying about clearance of both the brakes as well as the inside well and the fender. So it did clear that, so no problems there. I basically had to try to put it on. I actually used it for the flat that I experienced yesterday. I'm okay. It was actually a very slow flat. The sad part was that my dealership didn't do tire rotation, or they did, but they didn't tell me about it. They didn't tell me about that they charge more for tire rotations, so I forgot to do it, and they didn't offer it. So anywho, long story short, the oil got changed at 8,000 miles, and I realized it was a slow leak while driving off. So checked it, realized it was a flat, and then I switched out with this compact spare, which I was so glad. It was so light to replace, much easier to replace than putting the goop in and having people say, "Oh man, you have tire goop in your thing." We have to clean that out. So low spare tires, basically we use these spare tires, versus buying new goop or the fix-a-flat stuff that comes with the car. I really wish Honda would offer an option to buy like a compact spare tire kit for the Honda Clarity or some of the larger cars, not just the rental cars that they or like the larger cars that might seat 5 or more, I guess. But looking at the inside wheel well, there's plenty of space for the extra 1 inch to travel. Checking it out, it works pretty well. This is, of course, plenty of space for the large Clarity brakes, which is awesome, and it fits perfectly, which is cool. Yeah, that's why I actually used the Nissan. The Nissan bolt pattern fits the Honda bolt pattern, which is pretty nice. But do some more research. There'll be more details on the description below. Also, like the straps and stuff, very, very convenient to use straps so it won't move around. The fear I have is that if something hits my car, I don't want it to go, flying through the passenger space. So that's why I strapped it all down to anchors that I put into the car. And these are 500-pound straps on 1,000-pound anchors. So yeah, I don't think they're moving anywhere. And crossing my fingers and knocking on wood, it doesn't ever have to use, I don't ever have to use it for that. But to keep it in place, it's great. I like it. I like the fact that I put rubber mats on it, so in case anything, if it's wet, it'll be, it'll catch the water. I doubt it. But yeah, that's how I have it strapped. I have two strapped on the side, 2 anchors, and basically pull it right out. This is and one strap to the back child seat anchor in the back. So they're all mounted onto metal, which is nice. And let's pull and open the back seat. That unlocks it. Walking over. And I'm gonna just go pull down the back seat real fast and show you. So I basically have it strung, basically the strap strung under the car seat, the baby anchor area, and that's how it's held. I love the design of these spare tires. They're really beautiful. It's better than steel tires that I've seen before. I do have all the fun parts and accessories listed below if you're in case you want to find parts and accessories for your Honda, like these wheel locks and stuff. Anyways, please like, subscribe, and hit the bell button for more Honda Clarity stuff, and and subscribe to this channel and put some comments below. Thanks a lot. See you next time.